I bought a mountain cabin, fixed it up, and then the HOA demanded 40% of it, or they'd take further action. They didn't realize I was ready for a fight. The cabin was old, abandoned, and half collapsed when I found it. But it sat on a perfect ridge with a view that made every sunrise feel unreal. I bought the land legally at auction after the previous owner passed away and his estate sold it off. No liens, no restrictions, no HOA. For months I rebuilt the place. New roof, new deck, solar panels, water tanks, and a fresh coat of paint. It was finally becoming a dream getaway for my family. And then one Saturday morning, a group of strangers hiked up the ridge and walked straight onto my porch like they owned it. They introduced themselves as members of the local HOA board from the neighborhood half a mile down the mountain. Their president, a woman who spoke like she was signing royal decrees, said the HOA oversees all properties within the valley. She demanded I sign paperwork placing my cabin under HOA authority. I declined, politely. But she didn't come here for polite. She said since my cabin used the same private access road the neighborhood used, the HOA was entitled to infrastructure compensation, 40% ownership, 40% control, 40% of rental income if I ever rented the place out. It wasn't a negotiation. It was extortion. I told them to leave. They refused. So I pulled out my phone and recorded every word. The HOA president didn't like that. She cursed, threatened, and told me the HOA had ways of forcing compliance. I knew what was coming next. 2 weeks later, I received a letter claiming my cabin violated aesthetic guidelines, and I owed thousands in fines. The next week, a notice arrived saying the HOA might gate the road and restrict my access. They even tried reporting my construction to the county for unpermitted work. Too bad I had every permit, every inspection, every receipt. So I called a lawyer. We went nuclear, legally. He pulled county records proving the HOA road easement ended half a mile before my driveway. My land was completely separate, not connected, not governed. Their rules were meaningless. Then we filed a lawsuit for harassment, attempted extortion, and interference with property rights. We included the recording of the HOA president demanding 40% ownership. The county sheriff watched it twice. He called it a textbook shakedown. When the HOA board showed up in court, they looked confident. That faded fast. My lawyer played the video. The judge's face turned cold. The HOA tried to argue it was a misunderstanding. The judge wasn't buying it. He ordered them to pay damages, legal fees, and issued an injunction banning them from contacting me, stepping on my land, or sending any more fake fines. The sheriff ordered them to remove their illegal signs and road threats. Word spread fast. Half the homeowners in their neighborhood were furious. They voted out the entire board. The former president is still facing criminal investigation for attempted extortion. Now my cabin sits peacefully on the ridge. No HOA, no threats, no trespassing. Just quiet mornings, cold air, and a perfect mountain sunrise. If you love HOA justice stories, like the video and subscribe.